Hello YouTubers, this video is going to count down the top 5 creepiest raid bosses in World of Warcraft. Number 5, the Lich King. Now, he may not seem all that bad, with his awesome gear, his awesome sword, the Frostmourne, and so on, but the Lich King enslaved all different kinds of races and putting the plague of undeath on them. With his army of the undead, he's able to conquer most of Northrend. On top of this, during the actual raid, he says some creepy things, such as freezing you within until all that remains is an icy husk. If you ask me, that sounds quite disturbing. Number 4, Garrosh Hellscream. People might say Garrosh Hellscream is more of a hard or scary boss rather than a creepy boss. And that is true, which is why I put Garrosh as number 4. Garrosh Hellscream, former war chief of the Horde, believed that the world should be filled with war, hatred, anger, and pride. Not that there's enough war already between the Horde and the Alliance. Both the Horde and the Alliance gathered together to defeat Garrosh Hellscream to prevent many wars. During the fight with Garrosh, when he teleports everybody to Pandaria, he will tell you, as quoted, "You will be trapped for eternity." I don't even know what that's supposed to mean, but that sure sounds creepy. When he kills someone, he says, "weak," but almost every boss says something like that. Number 3, XT Deconstructor. This raid doesn't seem all that bad, but as soon as you enter the raid, he's going to say, as quoted, "New toys for me? I promise I won't break them this time." And if he kills someone, he says, "I guess it doesn't bend that way, and I think I broke it." And when he dies, he says, "You are bad toys, very bad." The whole thing is just creepy, even without any history or anything. Number 2, Dark Master Gandling from the Skullman's instance. You may be thinking it's just an instance, but this dungeon boss is not just a boss. He is in charge of a plot to bring the dead back to life, kill them, and bring them back to life just to kill them again. And the whole plot is just sick. Even creepier, this guy's in charge of a whole school full of necromancers like this. Number 1, Festergut, Rotface, and Professor Putricide. If you have entered the raid Icecrown Citadel, you shouldn't be surprised this was on the list. Apparently, by the quotes in the raid, such as when Festergut, when he dies, says, "Daddy," and when Rotface dies, he says, "Bad news, Daddy." I'd assume their daddy turned him into some abomination or something for his own good. And this daddy happens to be Professor Putricide. Professor Putricide has this thing where every time he's about to say something, he has to start off with his sentence with, "Good news, everyone." While fighting Festergut, Professor Putricide releases this gas cloud saying, "Just an ordinary gas cloud, but watch out because that's no ordinary gas cloud." And that cloud incapacitates you for around 3 seconds. When you begin to fight the professor, he begins with, "Good news, everyone. I think I've perfected a plague that will destroy all life on Azeroth." To sum it up, he's a crazy scientist that turns his children into abominations and has evil schemes to poison all Azeroth. This video is counting down the top 5 creepiest raid bosses in World of Warcraft. Bye-bye.